All right, hello everybody. KVU Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here with you for our nightly extended update on the forecast. We do this every single night right here on KVU Plus and YouTube Live and all of our other streaming platforms. It was hot and muggy again today. Not a surprise, and that continues to be the main story at least through tomorrow and Friday, but then a little bit of a change this weekend. A little tropical moisture could come in from the Gulf. I don't think this is going to be a formal tropical system, but it may be enough to kind of stir up our rain chances a little bit, especially for the eastern half of our KVU area. So with that, let's get into things. Here's a live view. This is our tower cam looking out towards Lake Austin and the Pennybacker Bridge. You can see the headlines, upper 90s. Those are going to continue. In fact, I've got us at 99 tomorrow. There's an off chance we could overachieve and hit 100. Now, as we go into the weekend, again, that little tropical moisture that I talked about, that's going to start to work in. So mainly it's a Saturday rain chance, but I've bumped this up a little bit for Friday too. It's short-lived. Heat's going to ramp up again as we get into next week. High temperatures today for the second day in a row. We hit 98 in Austin. 98 degrees was the high at the airport as well. San Marcos, it was hot everywhere today. 98 there, 96 in Giddings, Cameron 97, 96 for Horseshoe Bay, Fredericksburg hit 92. So here is our updated July calendar, and this is kind of interesting. Still, we have just one above average day, and you may be thinking, okay, why was 98 a red box above average yesterday, and today 98 is exactly average? That's because today was the day where the average high ticked up from 97 to 98. Another interesting thing here, it will go up one more degree later this month into the first part of August, and 99 is the hottest that our average high gets at any point of the year here in Austin, Texas. So we are approaching what is climatologically at least the hottest part of the summer, and then we start the slow descent down to cooler weather as we get into late August and into September and we approach the fall. But I think we all know, look, it's not until like October, November that we finally start to get some meaningful relief here in Central Texas. Here's the plan tomorrow. We'll have the usual low clouds in the morning. I think they'll be pretty patchy though, so some areas may actually start with sunshine. Then as we go to the afternoon, full-on sunshine, high temperature of 99 in the forecast. And again, we'll be watching the thermometer. It could be off by a single degree and it could bump up and hit 100. Really, it's just semantics, right? You don't really feel the difference between 99 and 100. But assuming we stay below 100 tomorrow, we'll have some additional days next week at the tail end of the month that will be close, but it's possible we could go through this entire July and not have any triple-digit heat. We talked about this yesterday, but we have not had a July with no triple digits since 2010. It's been a long time. 98 in Bastrop tomorrow, 97 in Giddings, LaGrange, Schulenburg, 98 for you, 97 in Blanco, Fredericksburg, 96, even across the Hill Country. I think we'll have some upper 90s sprinkled in tomorrow. Here's a closer look at the Metro and the I-35 corridor. Pflugerville 98, Taylor 99, Round Rock 99 tomorrow, San Marcos 99. I fully expect that even if it's not like right in town in Austin, some of these sensors will likely hit the lower triple digits for tomorrow. So that's the first thing. Hot, humid, next couple days, right? Then we go to the weekend, and let's talk about these rain chances. And I want to be clear on this. These are still slim rain chances, all right? On Friday, it's a 20%, and Saturday, we're up to 30%. There's going to be many of us that go through this whole weekend and don't see any rain, especially for areas across the Hill Country, which, again, is just fine. We don't need any more rain there. This primarily is going to favor areas along and east of I-35, and especially areas southeast of Austin across the coastal plains. And again, this is the culprit, so we just got an evening update from the Hurricane Center. They didn't adjust the numbers, so it's still a 10% chance of tropical development over the next couple of days. The system, it crossed over Florida today. You can see it there in the infrared. So now it is just kind of grazed back into the Gulf, and this will continue across the northern Gulf, and it will drift down towards the Texas coastline as we get into Friday and this weekend. So here's the latest model data on it, and I think this has a pretty good grasp. So again, we're looking like here. All right, let's go forward. You can see starts to swirl a little bit. So there's Thursday. We'll go into Friday morning, and at 10 a.m. Friday morning, this still does not look like a formal tropical system, and by that I mean not a tropical depression or a tropical storm, certainly not a hurricane, but you can see the air is trying to develop a little bit of a circulation there, not closed off, but you can see where it's trying over the warm waters of the Gulf. It'll have some shear and stuff to work through, but look, it's the Gulf of Mexico and hurricane season, or the Gulf and hurricane season, so we'll have to watch this regardless. And so there's Friday morning. As we go into Friday afternoon and evening, I bumped us up on Friday where I think we have about a 20% chance for showers and storms, mainly for, again, areas east of I-35 on Friday. Then we'll keep going. As you can see, Saturday, it looks like the bigger rain potential is down south. But as we go to 1 o'clock Saturday, and this is the last frame of this particular model, we've got this band of showers and downpours developing. Houston area, southeast Texas, and then at that point, kind of along the I-10 corridor and working into the coastal plains. And again, with your mind, you can kind of trace this forward where that would throw some more showers and storms into more of the heart of our KVU area as we get into the afternoon and the evening on Saturday. So again, weekend plans, is this going to be all weekend rain and wash out and cancel everything? No. And here's another piece of good news. Not a flood concern that I see right now, not a severe concern that I see right now. So 30% on Saturday. And the increase in rain and the cloud cover, it's going to keep us a little cooler. 93 for July. We'll take that. Then as we go into Sunday, rain chances down to just 10% again, and we'll start to jump up another warm up. We'll just kind of repeat the process that we did this week. So it'll be 96 on Sunday and then back in the upper 90s as we get into next week, if not hitting 100. Rain potential here. These are the updated numbers from the Weather Prediction Center, their in-house model, and it's keeping some of those heavier tropical rains just out over the Gulf, not impacting anybody. Then maybe some heavy rain potential extends into parts of the upper Texas coast, southeast Texas down in towards Corpus, and we get some rain potential with it, but again, it does not look like we're going to have the brunt of this, and I still see no indications that we've got any sort of heavy rain problem according to this system. Again, it's a tropical system. These things can surprise you, so I still want us to watch it, but I have no indications of that right now. GFS American model, European model, both of them, again, throw a little rain, especially into our southeastern areas, but nothing too crazy and nothing that we won't be able to handle. For tonight, partly cloudy. It'll be muggy tonight. We'll drop down to about 75. Then tomorrow, hot. That's about all you need to know. Some patchy morning clouds, then sunshine by the afternoon. We'll say 99. We're going to be close. Again, we're watching the thermometer tomorrow. We'll be close. There's a chance we can hit 100. Then as we go to Friday, 98 degrees. So the numbers drop a little bit as those rain chances and higher humidity return. A 20% on Friday, mainly in our eastern areas. Then a 30% on Saturday. That could impact parts of the Austin Metro and I-35 corridor. Less so in the hill country, but some rain around on Saturday. A high of 93. Sunday, we're down to a 10%. Back to 96 for the afternoon high. Then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 97, 98, 99. And I believe Wednesday's the second to last day of the month. So I think we'd have one more day on Thursday to get through. And obviously we're going to be kind of right on the line there of hitting the triple digits. But again, you can see we've got a path where we can make it through this July without any triple digit heat. So I'll keep you updated. Next update for me is going to be in about 3 hours, KVU News at 10 o'clock. Hopefully we will see you then. If not, you'll have a good evening and we will talk to you tomorrow.